What's up, my pilots? Angryponcho here, and we're back playing Let's Battle Blaze Black. This episode, we are here in Nimbasa City, having a good old time. We've just arrived here, actually, and it's time for us to head over into the theme park, off in the eastern side of the city. Had a little pause there on Morbella, new Pokemon, as well as Olgamoth here. Olgamoth is a bug and fire type, and Morbella in this Blaze Black version is actually part dark psychic. So, and it changes things just a little bit for the upcoming battle because them actually having dark typing is awesome. And in this Blaze Black edit, they actually have pretty decent dark type attacks too, which is totally sweet. Anyway, we walk over here into the carnival, and N decides to take us on a romantic date on the Ferris wheel, which I have edited out here for your viewing pleasure because no one wants to see that. And so he decides to be a total lard and just fight and challenge us and such. This is where he reveals that he's the leader of Team Plasma, and I don't get it. I don't understand if we're supposed to be surprised that he's like not on our side. He's like set up to be our rival from the very beginning. It's weird. Anyway, we're challenged by Team Plasma N, and now he has Team Plasma N in front of his name instead of just N. And he sends out a Maractus and a Hippopotas. Whatever that thing is. I'm not familiar with this Hippopotas Pokemon. I mean, it just looks like a ground-type hippo thing, which is kind of weird, but whatever. So I'm going to try a Psyshock on the Maractus over there, because I'm thinking that maybe it's part poison, part grass? Not sure. Either way, Nakirak learned Dragon Claw in between the last two videos, and so I've been using that rather than the Dual Chop, just because I can. And it's interesting here, Maractus uses acupressure on the ally, which is neat. Because in the previous versions of this game, you'd almost never see the enemy trainers use buffing moves for the other Pokemon unless they're using Helping Hand. And Helping Hand, sort of, you have to do it for the other Pokemon. But like using like something like acupressure and then targeting your ally instead of yourself is kind of interesting. Either way, oh, look at that, so close. Maractus has got like this tiny sliver of health left. That always seems to happen to me, where if they live through it, it's like this by just a tiny, tiny bit. I love the sound that Dark Pulse makes. I don't know what it is about that little, those four or five, I guess maybe 6 notes that they play when Morbella uses that move, but it just sounds so cool, man. Oh, and he brings out a Golwet. I'm super excited to see this, because it's a ghost type, and Morbella is just going to knock him out without any trouble. Meanwhile, Nakirak is becoming more and more badass with every passing day, and so Dragon Claw is going to be a fairly knockout move before too long. I'm looking forward to getting all my Pokemon up to their final evolution so that they can take advantage of the high base stats that were one of the reasons I selected them. Because right now we got Olgamoth hasn't evolved yet. It doesn't evolve to like level 45 or something like that in Blaze Black, which is kind of sad because it doesn't learn any good moves until it gets to higher levels, and it doesn't have decent stats until it evolves. So, oof, just waiting them out basically. And then I see that N has a Larvesta, and it's like, oh boy, is he gonna have a Volcarona when we fight him at the end of the game? Because if he does, that's going to be tough, because Volcarona is a pretty nasty Pokemon. I guess I'd have to use a Rock-type move to finish it off. And as of now, I'm not really planning on having a Rock-type Pokemon on my team. But that might change. We'll see. The last Pokemon on my team I'm not too particularly excited about, but only because I've never used it before. So, anyway, we'll get to that when we get to that. Somewhere between now and like the 6th gym, we should pick up our last Pokemon, and our team of 6 will be complete. Hurrah! Hurrah! But for now, as you can see, Larvesta is not taking a whole lot to defeat, and so far has not been giving us trouble. And I don't feel like I've been over-leveled or anything. I have one level 35, and then I have a 133 here, and as you've seen, we've gone right through his first 5 Pokemon without losing a single one of ours, so it's not getting too difficult yet. Although I tell you, I've already had a couple of attempts at the 4th gym leader, and it's a much tougher battle, so we'll see how that goes. This one I got on my first try. It's not very hard. The only ones I've had to try more than once so far were the battle with Berg and the battle with Elesa. But you'll see that in the next episode. Yeah, Sigiglyph. I've got Sigiglyph's number. As soon as Morabella knocks out that Dark Pulse, it's done. Special defense, of course. And I think that Morabella actually knows foul play now too, so I would have gone for that instead, just to go around that light screen. It's kind of neat. But that is all for this battle, because Team Plasma N has been defeated. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next battle.